Stream! Stream! Stream!
Stream! Hello, I'm alive.
So up in the fun they are the other day.
Rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated.
I'll make sure they come true.
Just a second, I have difficulty putting you up on my command center.
Are you excited to catch up on MiHoYo content the week before I start playing Limbus Company?
Oh shit, that's next week?
I anticipate I'll be beating Ruina tomorrow.
Well. TikTok manager.
How far are you in your doing that? You can,
I'm about to fight the most widowed man alive.
Okay, wow, you're further than I thought. I forget that you've been doing like fucking like 10-hour streams of that game. You're fucking crazy.
It started out as just being 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of was expecting it to be 4 hours yesterday, but then the entire fucking circus arrived. And
Oh yes, yes it did.
ironically, except for the literal clown, most of those fights took about an hour.
Yeah, that's about right.
I will blame the skeleton for this.
That's
It's
probably
usually
good,
good to
yeah.
blame the skeleton.
Okay. I'm
Pull the
tagging
stream
you in
up
this,
because
by
I
the way.
forgot to do that. Alright.
God has abandoned me, Ruby.
What made you think God was on your side in the first place?
I don't know. By the way, Granblue just ended its Unite and Fight event.
Oh yeah, you're free from Guild War.
Did you see how many honors I accrued?
How many honors did you accrue?
5.5 billion!
That's almost enough to get you in the top 20%.
I was ranked around 30,000 or so.
Genuinely surprised.
To be
Oh
fair,
man, it's bad.
it was
Oh,
Dark
man.
Advantage, and those numbers tend to get hyperinflated.
Yeah.
Although, funnily enough, the Ereshkigal does not account for Nightmare 250.
Oh. I see.
Oh, hold on. You're gonna see something freaky.
Yeah?
Oh, never mind. No, you're not.
I'll boost the stream in a second. Just send some things up on my end. My life.
Alright, I gotta hide this real quick. There we go.
Wow, why did you curse my Uma Musume run?
Actually, I was the one who cursed through Musume run. Goldship told me to do it.
I gotta check on something real quick.
Alright.
Take your time.
Yeah. You know how every once in a while I do these... You guys like feet, don't you? No. I'm more of a tits
love
guy
feet.
myself.
Based.
However, it brings me great joy whenever I start one of these streams and I tab over to my Grand Blue Crew's Discord server
Mm-hmm.
and I see one of my crewmates post a screenshot of my go live notification.
Look, as long as you're outraging someone, you're doing something right.
That's the content grind, baby.
You should work to be better enemies with your Grand Blue crew.
I am not getting into Dan Schneider situations, please. Well, fortunately for you, I'm more of a Tarantino guy than a Schneider guy.
Not better.
Oh, I
Who
would
licked
say
the
it's
dogs
marginally
now?
better in terms of Schneider's sins.
I was more thinking about his taste than his sins, but sure.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but because this is something that normal human beings shouldn't fucking think about. But there is a distinction between the fetishization of dirty feet and children's feet. You get what I mean? If I had to be forced to associate with one of those, I'm not picking the children.
I mean, it's the right decision. However, if you
But
find yourself
this
with
discussion
a
is
choice
so
of
fucking
loads-
cursed, please.
of loads of things, wouldn't it be better to choose neither?
Yes, it absolutely would be better to do neither. But alas,
This is the last time we'll talk about feet this stream. I assure you. I swear it on my mother's grave.
I don't know if
I'm
you can
also
promise that.
lying.
Well, I stomp on your mother's grave with my bare feet.
Hey, he brought it up. First is broken, and we're right back into it.
Oh boy, we're off to a wonderful start.
So over. It's so over.
Okay, let's shake off the cursed luck that we have by starting off tonight's stream with the 10 pull on the standard. That cool?
That seems like a good plan. We're
Okay.
gonna do a dance? Let's do the dance.
Dance with your feet.
This dance is just hands.
Holy god awful luck. What the shit? It's another Ambi copy, I guess.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Oh! Overtime booze!
What brings you here this time?
I love me some overtime, boo.
Ready for combat.
You
It's
can't make me like
only
anything with the word overtime in it.
M3 Ambi.
Don't worry, in 3 more Ambi, you'll start to get refunds when you get her.
That's
They
real
really
value
need-
right there.
They really need to rework base Ambi. Yeah, she really needs to rework base Ambi.
The problem is, why would they rework base Ambi now when they got the Super Ambi?
Because they're different roles. At least it's like Nicole's good, and Billy's good, and Hollow Zero.
Reminds me. As you can see, I leveled up
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
Rena.
There you go.
I even
Hell
got his
yeah.
skills up. The only skills that matter, except maybe her ult. I don't know how good her stats are, because I don't actually know what stats she wants aside from Anomaly. 10?
I believe Rena wants. Sorry, you're asking about Rena, or are you asking about someone else?
Rena, yeah.
You want just penetration ratio, so she can like pass it on with her debuff.
What is the difference between pen and pen ratio?
There is no difference.
It's the same stat?
It's the same stat.
So it's a flat number.
Mhm.
But the only one I can observe is the percentage ratio.
Actually, wait. Let me double check. Is there flat pen? I might be misremembering.
I don't recall.
Because it
flat
seems
pen.
really weird to me that their stats only show the percentage stat. You know?
Okay. Hold on.
Wait a fucking second. I see. I forgot about that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you need the first one. You do have the first one. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, you can get pen ratio on disc 5, but you can only get flat pen on substats. That's
Yep.
why I was misremembering.
I don't think I have like the best equipment for her. It's kind of scattered around the board, but she is
Headmaid
there for
Rena,
situations
at your
where I
service.
can't use Astriel, which is
Yeah.
very niche.
I mean, you only have one Astra, so if Astra's fucking clogging up some other team, you can just staple her to Miyabi, and that's pretty good.
That's more or less what I did, because, like, oh, this fucking deadly assault, dude.
Yeah. Not a lot of people want pen ratio, but Miyabi does, and that's something you can leverage when you're building teams for assault.
I do not fucking like this deadly assault cycle. Those bosses suck.
Welcome to Mahoyo.
Meanwhile, in Sarel, I just throw Herda and Kafka at it, and I just win.
Is
You're
combining
having
out bosses on Star Rail and on ZZZ.
You're having the opposite experience of most players. Most players will fucking scream and shit over the Star Rail power creep. But they're like, it's endless. I'm having a good time, whatever.
The key component is an Axa.
Yeah.
I
Simply
run
stop
Herda
caring
and
about
Axa
weaknesses.
for anything that I don't have the proper comp against, and then I usually have enough party members to do the actual comp against the intended fight, quote unquote.
That makes sense.
Bella's looking over a message from someone, her face turning serious, the kind of look that says, "Here comes another tough job." Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Why? It's perfect timing. I feel like I've heard that before. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, "Give me a call when both you siblings are together." An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away?
No.
Simulated signals from the city administration surged through the encrypted line. I feel like this subtitle was written specifically to fuck with me and my teeth. After a few seconds of whispering white noise, a familiar image and voice emerged from the audio-visual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well.
Yes.
The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Wi-Fi Peninsula is also a major
It's
production area
endless,
for
but,
porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Zenless, but the mayor is Principal Skinner, and nothing else is different.
Beam parrots. Mm-mm-mm.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Wi-Fi Peninsula. Do you have any plans to address it, Mr. Mayor?
A close close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the dangers still posed by the Exaltists.
Yeah?
Miasma is a
I'm
natural
seeing my,
byproduct within
my
the hollows,
notifications
a
on my
unique
phone.
form of ether that causes more severe corruption
How
effects
bad's
than
the
ordinary
damage?
ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices.
My Grand Blue crewmate Snow for sure.
How could they not?
That reminds me. The exact ranked 100,000 Grand Blue player in Guild Wars this cycle. Would you like to know what their name is?
What's their name?
Ilsa's Toes.
Delightful.
That's nothing new to you two,
I feel it.
Nathan.
I feel it
But
deeply.
the miasma raging within Lemnian
Your feeling,
Hollow
I
has
feel
far
deeply.
exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
I feel your feeling of my feeling deeply.
It's all because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices. And now miasma is spreading rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Yfei Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
Fucking pin the damn message.
But the Exaltist actions are still harming the people of Yfei Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer, Ferox, secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Yfei Peninsula.
I forgot to use my X.com account.
Right, we knew about this.
I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's
I only
influence
use my
Throughout the
blue
game,
stuff.
not your.
Yfei Peninsula
I
not
know,
your lack
I
of-
know.
significantly restricted.
No, Ruby, you have to use X right now. Retweet me.
But investigations and operations by the city government in Yfei Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Yfei Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Yfei Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Yfei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area, after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides.
I love dying for the interests of a faceless corporation. Yeah!
Major General
That's my
Lorenz
favorite
is no
pastime.
easygoing man.
Yeah.
Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Yfei Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power game between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Yfei Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time.
Do you think we're eventually gonna fight the mayor?
I don't think so. There's like no indication that it's like he's not on our side.
But But for you, Phaethon,
There is a chance we will fight the mayor, but it will not be because the mayor wants to fight us.
Yeah.
Yes. Phaethon, a legend among proxies, an outlaw of the underground, the
Me
last
when the
disciple
creator
of a secret
refines
research
me.
institute, Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand,
That feel when
the one who
refinement.
saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to
There's a
shine
pose
again,
that kills
right?
me every single time I see it, which is like Wise on like a shitty YouTube thumbnail and background that says, "If you laugh, the creator refines you."
I think this is weirdly recappy. Like, I know this happens every patch, right? But this feels very... You haven't played this game at all in a while.
to be honest,
Yeah, we all
all
know
these
you've been
people
playing that
helping
new
me.
fucking Genshin update. Here you go.
Motherfuckers on Silk Song.
Yeah, you
I've
know,
just been
six songs.
completing the fucking map, which, by the way, Ruby helped. I've 100%ed Inazuma, and that means Sumeru's next, and I can't do that without doing the quest.
But you're right. It's time for the
Why are you
protagonist
complaining?
to
You're
take
out of
the
Inazuma.
stage.
Yeah.
It means I'm running out of map to do.
I spotted the name Obel Squad on the
Well, you
Defense
need to do
Forces
more
unit
map.
roster.
But you ran out of
Heard of their past
Inazuma.
exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and
We should be
personal dealings with
celebrating.
you.
There should be a
I
cake.
believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolde, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
Yes, the Green Cougar.
So, we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago
Silence
did
for
sound
Wise
a
and
lot-
Bell. They've gone corpo.
Tragic.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force, looks like this job won't be easy. I hope we don't run into any annoying people. But hey, we can team up with Obel Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Wise?
Don't worry
And of
about
course, a
Trigger.
couple of-
Trigger sees me every day.
I was gonna
Me
say, I
with
think
acquaintances.
Trigger's already here.
We've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Yishuan, Shifu, and the others know? Correct! But first, Feet Woman, pull! Now!
Gotcha.
Dance time.
Yeah. Tragic.
Nah, it's fine. At least I didn't get Nekomated.
It's a small comfort.
Oh, alright.
fuck, Ron
Cat
Starlight.
getting you gone.
Oh yeah, you need to do the caught get ye gone ritual.
Did I do this already? Yeah, it is.
Just put her up on the screen.
Wise, why are you still wearing your beach outfit? I just like it. It's summer all year long now, Yishuan. I've been expecting you,
So
Wise.
breathable.
Don't give me that Yishuan Shifu's all-knowing look. I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunquei Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved with defense force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student.
Like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing
Leave
at
it to
all.
your disciple. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltists play dirty and the defense force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Swabian Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. You carefully calibrate the HDD device in Swabian Temple's inner chamber, then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sisters. Before you realize it, night has already fallen. Was it not literally night when the fucking cutscene started?
Well, it was what the game calls evening, and now it's late night.
The Defense Force sent word. We're meeting up with Opal Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the Lemnian Hollow. We're meeting in the Hollow? That's right. The Defense Force wants us to link up with Opal Squad during the operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Opal Squad and to test our capabilities as the Mayor's special envoys. I spent the whole afternoon tuning the ACD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. You're about to enter immersive storytelling! Woo!
Woo! I hope nothing goes wrong during this training session.
Do not go gentle into that good night. In a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals in Magus' memory. Oh, okay.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
I see familiar outlines.
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense.
Hey, Raze, did you
The
do your
civilians
Hollow Zero
are
for the
right
week?
behind us. We must hold the line.
I already did.
Magus, you're late today?
Chris's.
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us.
Wow, she really likes that Denny gun, huh?
Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
So is Magus someone who got turned into a fucking robot?
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon
Done.
Squad, requesting backup.
Remember, her full name is Captain Magus.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes.
So, Orphe and Magus, and then there's Orpheus, who is Magus, right? I'm sure
Orpheus
this
is
will
being
be
recorded
clarified
in
for
the
me.
death basket.
Shut the fuck up.
Get back. I'm from Yunquei Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone, we can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back.
So, is this the end? Revenge.
Against what? The Hollow? Against everything.
Buddy, seems like shit sucks.
I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
So they, like, transplanted her brain into a fucking tail gun. That's...
It's the bionic commando solution.
Congratulations, you're now a marketable plushie.
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty, and stop eavesdropping on me.
How the fuck do you eavesdrop? She's attached to your ass! What is this mobile game doing on my Library of Ruina stream? Oh, just you wait for next week, buddy.
Yes,
Funny that you
Captain
mentioned
Magus!
that.
I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
Not to mention, look at her fucking ears, dude. Those shits are fucking listening to everything. They be hearing.
It's not sleep talking.
Does she get UHF on
Echoes
this?
of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on.
I don't know how to describe this, but,
Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Orphe is very mid to late 2000s anime adaptation of a light novel coded.
I can kind of see it.
Hey, you mangled that, but I 100% understand the energy.
Magus is probably gonna have a very weird time if Orphe gets into a relationship. That, or it's gonna be incredibly intense.
Yes,
Yeah, I
Captain
mean,
Magus.
if you play Skullgirls, you know the philia problem.
Really, when you think about this, this is perfect, because what you really have here is a junior enlisted and a senior enlisted joined at the hip. And that's perfect. They're not gonna fuck anything up.
It really weirds me out that Soldier 11 is the most normal one of the Oval Squad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd prefer to join at Orphe's hip or Triggers.
Da.
I'll do you one better. Seed Senior.
Hey. Hands off my waifu.
I got something for this. Wait, it'd be probably more louder than that. Clang, 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 clang! Oh, shit. You left the sniper to wait here all alone? That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. But you were the one who woke up late. I told you that was a necessary systems check and maintenance. Now,
Sure.
getting into position early to cover their squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? See, it is not to my taste. The feet are a nice bonus, but fan art makes it basically a role character. Brother, the fan art did not do that. The marketing did.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
MiHoYo is not innocent. Not at all.
You can't look at the trailer for Seed and go, it's the fans' fault. Way too much
And we
feet.
know Clara's right over there. She's barefoot.
Hey, Clara, yeah. You're normal
Notice
about
how
her.
there's only normal
There's
amounts
also
of
a
rabbit
child.
people?
So
Yeah, that's true.
That's just never. I don't know, whatever.
I know that doesn't stop some MiHoYo players, but it deters enough of them, I think.
I apparently I struck a nerve.
I like Clara. Not in those ways. I like Svarog more. I like a dripped out robot,
Alas.
which is why we're pulling for C. Let's head to the operation briefing before the Colonel scolds everyone in Opal Squad for being late. Clara does not belong in Bellabug, and her fucking bear-like design pisses me off. Doesn't belong in Bellabug is...
That's the,
I don't know
yeah,
if I'd agree with that.
I was gonna say planets in Star Rail don't really have design language. Well, they do, but not the same way that Zenless factions do.
I think the whole point of Clara's design is very simple. It's the fact she's almost never on the ground herself. Why would she wear shoes?
Because he isn't limited to the fucking ground you walk on, to be fair. Like, I will say, I get the design is going for the fact that she is a poor orphan girl in a desolate ice planet. But at the same time, Svarog's wearing a fucking dripped out coat. Surely he could have found shoes for her. Not for like walking, but to at least keep her warm. Also, she does walk around barefoot, that's true. Oh, we're starting out playing as a character who isn't fucking available.
It's fine.
That is an interesting choice.
It's almost like she'll be putting out soon or something. Really crazy.
What the fuck was that? What
What?
was that noise? It seemed like a... That or I'm going schizophrenic. Opal Squad, assemble!
Mildly.
Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You see? You're a soldier, too. If you joined the scout suite, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the scouts. Clara could take her off her pants and boots when we're inside. Pause. But whenever I see her barefoot on the absolutely freezing ground, I just get irrationally angry. I kind of agree, because, like, Bellabog, yes, they do tell you that there's fucking heaters everywhere, but, like, that's in the main city. Alright, is in the fucking underground.
Also back. I had to step away for a second.
I just think... I don't know.
You're not feet pilled in that wild.
If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing. Depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's head to the operation briefing, and we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get the chance to become honored ones. Like, Yinli is also barefoot, but she's also... At least she's in the Zensho, which is a temperate climate. And very slightly, not entirely barefoot.
Yeah.
I think.
She's got like straps on her feet, I think.
All right.
That makes it any better.
Distraction 10 pool, go!
Here, you know, I got a plan for this. Here, we can make sure that this will work perfectly.
Okay.
Hold up just a second, okay? We've got a ritual for this.
It didn't work.
Oh, tragic.
I got another ambi though.
We'll make the next one work. Hold up for just a second, okay?
The next one.
We're gonna make that. Oh, hold up. Go back to the screen. We just gotta make sure.
We're doing
right?
another pull. Okay.
No, we're not doing another pull. We're just making sure. All right. Just gotta get that energy together.
Yeah?
Cats, get ye gone! Cats, get ye gone!
I just got here!
Get ye gone!
Oh,
Cats,
God.
get ye gone! Cats, get ye gone! Cats, get ye gone!
Get you gone!
There we go.
Oh, we actually killed him. He's actually fucking dead.
He exploded halfway through the second one.
Perfect. All right, now we won't have to worry about it ever again.
The ritual has been cleansed.
Alright, well, might as well do another 10 for the funny. It didn't work.
Tragic.
But there's no cat.
Oh, okay.
See? Now we just gotta do it every time.
I got a fucking Sokaku.
It's not a cat.
Who was not on the fucking banner. The members of Oval Squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow.
God, Feminaxa is so hot.
However, we still need more detailed intel on the
Yeah.
exact location of
I
their
do hope Izel
headquarters
becomes
and the
playable, 'cause
distribution
holy
of their
shit.
personnel. Therefore, before the main force
just holy
advances
shit,
into the
that's the end of
Hollow
the
to launch
sentence.
a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads
It's a very
to their
compelling
comms
argument.
outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
She looks tired. She is a middle-aged military woman.
He's a veteran. Like, yeah.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest
Thanks,
from the
Trigger.
city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
Why is
The
just like...
Exaltists have
Oh.
long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as
What's
scouts.
straggling?
Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Obel Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Wow. When Orpheum mages are off-field, they can unleash different aftershock attacks based on their energy and recover bottled heat. With sufficient bottled heat, hold special attack to unleash EX special attack heat charge, granting the whole squad zeroed in effect, which boosts their abilities.
Blitz Squad, in position.
So...
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magic.
Aegis report.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
And you definitely could run this.
Must be someone pretty important.
Matter of fact, if you don't stop, you definitely can still call it Blitz and Aegis.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
I forgot what it puts in because Aegis is not part of it.
Let's save the chip
Military jargon!
Stay focused on the battle.
Look, an old Eridu, you might have a point, but a new Eridu, we're working with what we've got.
Is it my turn to fight? By the way, why are we meeting inside the hollow?
Captain Magus is all about...
A bunch of baby ducks, send them to the moon. No, I can't switch the Soldier 11 to my version of Soldier 11. Tragic.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Wise.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus,
We need a gun.
this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Hey everyone, forget the titles. Why don't you all just call me Proxy?
So this is the amazing Mr. Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Yeah, that's what just got said.
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned
This is intentional
Mr.
or
Phaethon.
not, but I do like how they have framed Magus and Orphe on opposite sides of you, giving the optical illusion of being roped in.
Usually, only heroic
literally
characters are
roped
described
in.
as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obel Squad.
You know, given your military history, I'd imagine you'd be used to war crimes. This ain't that bad, all things considered. I mean, hell, do you know how often the CIA gets involved with drug cartels? And my lawyers have advised me to not finish this joke.
I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules.
It's kind of amazing how bad your
No.
reputation is
No
when the
need for
worst thing that
wild
you've done
adventures
is,
like the
what,
younger ones.
pinned your
So
own
I've
crimes on
rarely
somebody
had dealings
else?
with anyone outside the military.
We don't even know if that guy went
Especially
anywhere.
someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
No
I'm gonna
dramatic
say-
backstory. Uh-huh.
Insert whitest kids you know president bit here.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. but I hope your goals won't interfere with Obel's mission or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero,
Finish the unnecessary soul searching.
After all, we're still deep
we're
inside
not
the
done yet,
hollow,
never mind.
surrounded by exaltists.
Very, another famous Mihoyo decision. Oh my god! I'm being raided? By Kyo?
Hello!
You were streaming, God, what was it? Was it Macross today? I got the fucking ping, but I was also, like, half asleep, so...
Dagoth welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend.
Oh, wait, it was, Damn Next Machina 2, right?
Damon Harder.
2? What's it called? I fucking know you were playing one of those games. I just don't fucking remember what the title was.
Tenek something?
Regardless of your
It's
position,
got a subtitle.
if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission
Yeah,
objectives and
it's
explain the
because
role
this one's
that
not
they
about
will
Titanic
play
Clown.
in this operation.
Yeah, it's about exosuits.
Oh, so it's a Toku game, not a proper mecha game.
As an expert holo
I
guide
think they're more
or
Goron
proxy,
size.
Phaethon will use
Oh,
the
okay.
current map intel and holo data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obel Squad.
That reminds me, the Super Robot Wars Y DLC got announced, but it's not going to come out until next year, which is very...
Hmm?
You know, it's,
A little odd.
Yeah, it's the DLC that has the reused Big O sprite, Ryger, Comrade W, and sorry, Double, and fuck,
That's
who
the guy
else was
happens
it?
to everyone.
There was one more thing, but the point is, a year for like 5 fucking units? That's weird, man.
At the same time,
Yeah,
we'll provide
that's,
cover for Phaethon
little
as the
strange.
proxy collects holo data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
Alright, take care, Kale. Thanks for stopping by.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working
We may have
alongside
no
Trigger and Soldier 11.
experience, but we may have a big wallet.
Define combat experience.
Sharper, more precise, and
You
more
get whipped
perceptive
around
than
a
any
lot,
scout.
does that count?
That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
We've survived an explosion or two.
I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Why are we sniffing Gundam Seed? Because... Temple!
Temple!
I'm about to do a standard pull just to shake off this bad luck. Hi again, Ambi. Here.
No CAD yet.
Standard 10, let's go. Damn.
Nothing.
We got Ambi's weapon. Woo! God damn.
Join attack, Soldier. There are more enemies than we expected.
Agent Squad, report your status.
Am I keeping up, Captain?
Beta Squad, come in!
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming. Kill them.
Blitz Squad is pinned down. Beta Squad, do you copy?
What the
Enemy
fuck?
reinforcements spotted to the northwest.
Sorry, I'm trying not to kill everything fast because I want to finish the dialogue.
The fastest way to restore comms is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
Feels like the miasma around us.
Yeah. Even sandbagging, I couldn't fucking let the dialogue finish.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Hey, look, it's Gundam Seed.
Searching for the mission target.
Yeah.
Beat
Robot on
woman.
screen.
After
Oh,
attacking,
there's a woman.
after a basic
Firefly
fourth
2.
attack, dodge counter, quick assist, or assist follow-up, hold or press attack to activate Falling Petals Slaughter. With sufficient steel charge, press basic attack after a Falling Petals Slaughter to have C use Falling Petals Downfall, dealing massive damage.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ.
The map and the
Blitz Squad, do you
What
copy?
happened to Shame, chat?
Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first. Then regroup with the Captain
The
ASAP.
shame was so last year.
I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
Second target. Blocked.
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests. Good riddance.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
I've never actually heard her voice until today. She sounds like a fucking
Seems that
goblin.
annoying signal
Yeah.
interference is still.
He is a fucking goblin.
The enemy
Look at her,
control
she's a
room
goblin.
is just
What did
ahead.
you expect?
It's packed with communications gear.
We had all the signs. She segues around everywhere.
Dios mío, la ulti.
Oh, the feet girl. Hey, Falcon, did my title not give it away? Found the jammer switch. I'll turn it off. I didn't see the title. As the switch flips down, the hum of a machine somewhere in the comms room comes to a halt.
Aegis Squad, come in!
Aegis reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
More ethereals keep emerging from the miasma.
Death!
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
This is your lucky day. Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
I do think Stone feels really good to play. I don't know if it's enough that I want to play for her, but I think she's great.
I'm gonna put you up because I could not fucking hear that. Did you beat yourself, Ruby?
I was gonna say, I do think Seed is very fun to play. I don't know if that's enough to make me want to pull for her, but I'm tempted.
I'm literally just pulling her for the bit.
Yeah.
I'm a godless degenerate.
Also, it doesn't seem like it, but in some animations, she's got a colossal caboose.
Now, I'm not gonna say I haven't noticed, but, you know, it's a switch link to the ether transmission device. A successful decryption signal flashes from Seed Senior's data port, and the once turbulent ether in the transmission system goes still.
Remote support. In position.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great. That cuts off the supply of miasma.
That's a fun idle animation.
Next, we eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point.
I do think it's funny how in the animation she's like, Magus basically like dragging her around and she's like barely hanging on. I think it's very fun.
Finish clearing out the remaining enemies.
And then there's just Soldier 11 who is
successfully secured a data copy from the control room.
very ordinary.
One of us has to be the normal one.
Every time we use the words normal and Soldier 11 in the same sentence, my soul sinks deeper into despair.
People are laid to rest.
It's
you know
relatively
who else's soul is sinking?
Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
Who is it? Well,
Dan Hang, apparently. God damn you! Damn you! Damn you twice and a third time! In your own damn house! How dare you!
Obscura, that was in the report we handed over to Commander Isolde. Are these just regular ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltus is bound to be suspicious. I found something ominous, too. You saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Mr. Special Envoy. I've been around the Captain for a while and still think, keep moving. Why did it just fucking emerge out of the ground like that? I've only got an ad coming up in 20 seconds or so.
The unknown device. Now analyzing.
Hey,
oh, this is a scary looking dungeon. What the
Network
fuck?
communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
Well,
You're amazing, Proxy.
you don't get into my line of work
You're
without
not
doing that kind of
secretly
shit.
hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure
Ow.
analysis. 50% complete.
do we have standards wise? I don't know about that.
Those enemies are clearly trying to activate Lego game neurons, and not the rest of the fucking map?
I was gonna say, it's kind of clear where the inspiration is drawn from here.
I fucking love money!
I love having resources!
This won't even buy me a single upgrade for what I need.
Well, just draw up your inner Nicole. Every Denny counts. Do you know the power of a Denny? Can't even buy coffee anywhere, dude. What am I saying? Actually,
Those
what
are
can
ether
you buy
reactors
with a
made by
Denny?
Porcelanex.
Wait.
To be honest.
Wait. Yeah, no, yeah, it's one Denny boo. That's what you can get with a Denny.
You can get the services of the lovely one Denny Boo.
You can pet a bang boo. I think that's how that works.
What more could you ask for?
My Denny
These
back.
obstacles are blocking Aegis Squad's path to our rendezvous point. Let's clear them while we wait for them. They could just walk around.
No.
Unfortunately,
This is
there
the
appears to
only
be a
route
chest-high
Blitzsquad can
wall of
take.
debris.
Yeah, it's chest high, the most dangerous hiding in the MiHoYo game.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
The real reason Genshin power skill is the highest is because they can use their hands to grab walls.
You all carried the operation. I was just doing my duty.
Please tell me I get to walk around with the fucking moped on the overworld.
I think you do, yes. Look at you go. Look at you go. It's coming.
Huh? Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
I guess we did meet.
Yeah.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex inspection.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too.
Why is this like, I feel like 70% of the women I meet are all insane.
Shh, he's asleep right
Just
now,
70?
so he can't talk to you himself.
There's some around that are semi-reasonable.
Name 2.
Let's see. Does Nicole count as insane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In that case, Jan is normal.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
honestly, yeah.
I hate to admit it, but yes.
Each one is
She's just very good at her
normal,
job.
relatively.
Yeah.
Do I want to give you each one?
Yeah, each one's normal.
Okay, I'll give you each one.
Each one is
Alright.
is distressingly normal to the point it's a
And
problem.
Do you have a third?
Julian.
Actually, no, each one does scam people for fun.
Is Yanagi sane? She kind of has to be.
Yeah, she's the straight woman. I guess that counts.
She's the wrangler.
Yeah, if she's not sane, then we're gonna have a problem.
I don't think that's sufficient.
You're someone who
But
can be
but
trusted.
I am willing
someone
to permit
worth
it.
trusting.
I think Rena is sane.
No.
Yeah.
They just have an aesthetic about them.
Yeah, they have an aesthetic.
But like, Lycon isn't fucking weird. He's composed. For being a BDSM wolf, he behaves like a fucking normal person. Yeah?
He does try to talk to dogs, and I know he is a dog, but he doesn't speak dog, but he's trying. And I don't know if that's enough to make that count.
Hey, Ruby, have you ever talked to your cats?
Yeah, but my
No,
cats
as in,
understand me.
Yeah, exactly.
His ears are pivoted at me right frickin' now.
He knows.
Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Well, when are you getting a cat just so we can do the cat camera gimmick? Where you just have your webcam on your stream pointing at your cat all stream.
I can't adopt a pet right now because our apartment has a limit on pets.
Yeah.
And my brother and his girlfriend, of course, have 2 dogs.
The rat, yes.
So I couldn't get a pet even if I wanted.
Tragic.
Are those lions tattoos? No.
Yeah.
Seed Senior. Is that the name of your mech?
Those are not tattoos.
Those are prosthetic arms, I think.
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent.
They're either prosthetic arms or she just has very
totally
peculiar
different
taste.
from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs.
Wait, they're not prosthetics?
I said they're either prosthetics or she has very peculiar taste.
Oh.
You carry the same scent as me, Proxy.
Oh God,
You
she's
must be
sniffing me
quite
back!
knowledgeable in this field.
The sniffer.
Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Being this cooked.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, also seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
What in the hell does Proxy smell like? First he smells like freshly baked bread, now he smells like seed.
Maybe seed also smells like bread.
It's bread.
It's bread.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
Sourdough,
The proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
He has a sister.
I have a freak sister, apparently.
Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with.
I can't believe Seed hit me with that, Riku. You and Kairi smell the same.
We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
That reminds me, Riku's voice actor has been streaming his first playthrough of Kingdom Hearts recently.
Okay, so it's not far before he finds out that he is indeed full of bugs.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates unknown to the Defense Force. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Now we're all clear.
Why is your sense of self-preservation is fucking dog shit?
Squad. All enemies eliminated.
What did each one tell you? Prioritize your own safety first. And what did you do? You fucking stood there going, oh, the slowly shambling zombie is approaching me. Oh. God damn, brother. Lock the fuck in.
Lock in.
Amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill hysterical screams, Seed brings in the Exaltus captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
Wow. I need you to understand. The rule has always been geek the mage first. It is amazing that Weiss has survived this long with the very idea of being on the field. It wasn't the whole point of the Bangbo, so you're not here?
Well, the whole point was because they couldn't be here because of ether resistance. But yeah.
Well, yes, but that clearly was a lie. So,
I mean, it wasn't a lie. They just solved the problem.
Is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
I missed the Bangbo.
Do all the Exaltists talk like
people
this?
hate that game.
It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
I think it doesn't help that they released an absolutely god-awful event that fully abused the TV mode right before they scrapped it. So most people are like, I never want to do that again.
Yeah, that TV mode was, listen, every once in a while it was fine, but if you fucking shove that down my fucking mouth, no.
Credit for the extra, by the way. Some good laughing.
You gotta be careful with how you treat prisoners.
Real. Here's what I aspire to be. Like, if I ever do voice acting, I want to be an extra. I don't want a leading role necessarily. I want to be that guy who yells, "It's a Gundam!" before he dies. I want to be that guy.
They've done more than enough harm.
You know what? That's very admirable.
Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
Most people start there.
That is where my aspiration starts and ends.
That said, there's some value there. I mean, imagine being the guy who gets the shout.
What sets these
"It's
exaltists
Godzilla."
apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the creator, which often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
You're speaking a language.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining.
Yeah, but do you think the military cares about civilian lives?
In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible.
Well, we could be pedantic and argue the fact that avalanches aren't caused by the snow.
You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags.
I want to hear this one.
Perhaps because you're one of them.
As a certified XCOM 2 expert, civilian casualties are a boon, if anything.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon. Specifically, the section designated
See,
for
we got
Magus.
rules just for you.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
Did I say that?
I hate that Magus has a goddamn fucking zipper that looks like a tie.
What? You love it. Shut up. It's great. It's so cute. It's adorable.
I
Shut
consider
up.
them a comrade.
It's
You think
adorable.
he's changing
Shut
that?
up.
You think you can get it like red or like green?
I think
Whether we're
she
allies
can
who
probably
rely
get
on
that,
each
yeah.
other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs immediate attention.
If you tug on it, does
What
Orpheus
just
feel
emerged
it?
from the
Does Magus
Obscura
feel
is a
it? Or
bioweapon
both?
created by the
Both.
Exaltists,
Oh, absolutely
known as
both.
a sacrifice.
It's like bolted to her spine. It's like you're not
I
gonna
meant
get...
the zipper.
These Obscura
Oh, the
and
zipper.
factories that
Probably
produce
still
them
both.
are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
Anything that pulls Magus is gonna pull Orphe.
Yeah.
Not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Yphae Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that all Obscura have sacrifices in them. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Surely not.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
He keeps throwing her weight around.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Can't weigh more than 25 kilos.
Where even the Proxy's eyes can pierce the darkness. Sorry, I just... the fucking ominous music, and then she just...
So are they just kind of sitting around a corner there for dramatic posing purposes?
It's clearly so that Sarah's model can fucking glitch out and be shaken up and down. It's doing it again!
Hey, listen. You may have encountered some unintentional behavior in this cutscene.
Oh, I've seen some fucked up shit while playing Zenless, specifically in the explorable hollow that they introduced in this update. Or
yeah.
Not this update, but like 2.0. The entire overworld cloned itself, Ruby.
What do you mean?
There were two of the same NPCs standing in the same spot, everywhere.
I think that's the worst I've ever
But
heard.
their animations were distinct, meaning you could see them doing different idle poses over each other.
Oh, that's not good.
It was fucked up. It looked like a server blight thing. Anyway, the military's operation has started. We have to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the defense force is overwhelming numbers. And we've taken heavy losses lately. What little strength we have left. Server Blight mentioned. Yes, hi, Fox. We don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the defense force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine you.
May the Creator refine you.
May the Creator refine me!
Jeez, how selfish. He didn't say he'd refine me.
And you jab syringe into your penis.
Oh, well, let's not do anything hasty. That's already perfect.
Orphe, like, cornering Wise in the dark alley. Did you think Magus was a tail?
Do you think Magus is bottom?
This is cursed. The Obsidian Division is temporarily taking over Seagaze Road as our base of operations. This will be a staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde first. These defense forces aren't as close to their duty as they say they are. Man, we've recovered audio logs where literally it's espousing justice lines like they're shonen characters.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Hi, Fig.
Standing by.
Holy shit, punishing bird. Every alternate outfit wise gets its anti-drip. But you don't like the fucking Chinese pajamas?
Like the fishing hat.
I can make it worse if you want.
Ready
Make
for
it worse.
combat.
Make it worse.
What brings you
Make
out
it
this
Chinese fishing outfit.
Oh, I can't actually change it in this menu because I'm in action.
Ah, yeah, we're in a story thing.
But also, since you're all here, let's pull for Footwoman.
Yeah, Fee.
Okay, dance time.
Ah, nothing. We had 2 A's though.
Don't know, cat.
Refunds.
A stray maid has arrived.
Okay, technically speaking, there's a wet cat, but that doesn't count.
Sopping wet cat, yes.
I will never say no to Corin. Corin,
I hope
I
she
can
gets.
help you ward off misfortune.
I hope she does get like. I know it's unlikely that 4-stars get buff treatment, but I hope like some of them do. I think they at least deserve to be like baseline playable, and I think the easiest way to do that is just give them do what they did for Ellen and just give them the Hollow Zero shit. Because even with the Hollow Zero shit, they're not good, right? Like that's the deciding factor.
I was gonna say, like, is Corin the Misha of Zenless?
No, actually, Corin is pretty decent. I'd say the worst character in Zenless is probably just fucking Stunner Anby, honestly.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Good news, everyone. We got in her to M6, which means she's now shirtless.
Yeah, she's a stunner that doesn't do anything special. She just stuns, and that's kind of the worst thing you can be.
Ready for combat.
She is better than not having anyone in the slot, which is technically speaking better, but
yeah.
It's unfortunate that she's not going to be buffed
Number
because
0,
this exists.
Anby.
Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah,
do
it's
feel different
very
roles, and Soldier Anby is still not Soldier, like default Anby is still the first character you meet. So I'd like to think eventually they'll give her a tiny bump so that like new players can like enjoy her a bit more.
Hip window neuron activation. Sorry.
Yes.
All
Highly
in all,
powerful.
the scouting mission was a success.
Isolde does scream playable to me. Like you just look at her and like, yeah, you look like you're a fucking character I can roll for. Like I hope she gets on.
4 out of 10 hip window rating. Welcome back to Behind the Scenes, everyone, where your luck is directly proportional to how greedy the CEO is feeling right now.
You see, your luck is proportional to how happy the luck goblins living in your PC are feeling. You have to appease them with
fortunately,
rituals.
I've already siphoned all the luck in this room into my Umusume pulls, so
Highly unfortunate.
It's honestly
You're all
baffling
horses,
how
guys.
HSO and public security
We're all
got
horses
completely
now.
outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
That's quite literal in this case.
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots.
All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists.
I was thinking about... like, Isolde, like, staring back at a group of, like, Rena, Grace, you know? And looking at Wise going, he looks like he fucks older women. Agreed.
By the way, Proxy, I heard your
To be fair, the
performance in the
man's
Hollow
obsessed
was
with
top-notch
VHSs.
as always.
He's used to old
How's
technology.
working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
Does the tail count as an older woman? Yes. Because, she's not entirely robotic.
You don't know if that's enough. Just have a vision of...
Let's not start on the logistics, okay?
I do remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a
Also,
villain
just
who
had a
should be
vision
dealt
of
with using 50
Wise
caliber
and
high
the
explosive rounds and
fucking
military
Mike's the Claus outfit and Belle dressed as Jay.
Does that make the Bangu rich?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Correct, you are a gun.
Got it. Looks like the temporary
Glad you're coming
protocol
to
for
terms with this
addressing
fact.
Phaethon doesn't really hold much
We just
sway
need
over
her to
Captain
come to terms
Magus.
with this fact.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
You know what comes to mind every time we keep addressing her, right?
What?
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad
I'm
have been doing
thinking
their
of,
best
like,
to support me.
Magus from
Her
Chrono Trigger
military-grade
attached
high-energy
to
laser
Orpheus.
is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
His BGM plays every time she speaks.
Yeah, it starts its coughs
is
like
the
it's
part
pausing
where
because
old
it
grudges
got
melt
off.
away, and everyone
Pete
makes
Senior,
nice.
we have Robo.
But if you're that talented, why settle for
Don't
the
like where this is
dishonorable
going.
role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
Let's see. Operate outside of the law on my own terms and get what I want, or die for a military that serves the interests of the corporate overlords.
Tough call.
Yeah, tough call, man.
See, this is why proxies are
What's so
illegal.
dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
I think I just killed Hollow Raiders, actually.
Yeah, no, I think you just killed them.
Wait.
You're
Hold
right,
it. Is she trying to
The
take the
underworld
moral high
does
ground?
have its
Didn't
dark
she,
side,
like, 10 minutes
but a
ago
lot of people are forced into
basically say
it.
that
They have to avoid the light
if they
and
stand
just try to
still, they're a
survive in the
disciplined
shadows.
exaltist? And if they run, they're an undisciplined exaltist?
Civilians are combatants too, don't you know?
In this grand, respectable world you
to
speak
be
of,
fair,
is it really filled
she
with
is
nothing but
literally a
righteous
god.
heroes?
When all you
Is
have
your
is a
defense
hammer.
force really so perfect? Every single person?
You.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only
Please
villain
put the
here is
cone of
the
shame on,
grumpy old
Magus.
Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
This isn't the interrogate the proxy part, right?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
I don't like this false sense of security I'm being lured into.
Better.
I'm gonna end up in Guantanamo Bay. Adjutant, sir, the Major General's guest
To
has
be fair,
arrived.
I think Guantanamo Bay is probably in a hollow right now.
Ruby, Guantanamo Bay has always been in a hollow.
Please follow me, you two. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the adjutant's lead and head with the sold into the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
I understand that MiHoYo Games make games for children, allegedly.
Yeah.
But this is like comically suspicious.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a
That man
success.
has.
However, we also discovered something unexpected.
It's
There
weird
are
to say this, but
numerous
it's
ether
physiognomy.
reactors installed around
Like,
Wi-Fi Peninsula.
he is literally
known
shady.
as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
His hair can't even lie straight.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation.
You know what he looks like?
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula.
He looks like the
Ambassador
generic
Wise.
DK commanders. The really
I've been in
shitty
Wi-Fi
ones.
Peninsula for a while now.
And that's saying
Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Suibian Temple to be the ones
Quip has
welcoming
no
the defense
context for this.
Oh no, they're just all terrible at their jobs.
I really just thought that Nike was a bunch of women with fat asses and guns killing things.
Ah, yes, but they have superior officers, which are Freudian slip there, all awful.
Summit.
Yeah.
Pardon my
Except for
memory,
you.
I nearly
For
forgot
some
our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
You're the only one that's like, maybe we shouldn't discriminate against cyborgs. And they're like, we love you, impregnate us. And that's the game.
Unfortunately,
Mind
I'm
filling
informed
me
in
in,
lore
Colonel
that
Isolde?
that is not actually the case.
Why
It's
is
not
one
that
of the
we treat
mayor's
them like
personal
human
agents
beings.
and
We just have a
infamous
magic
proxy
dick.
getting involved in defense
It's both.
force business?
You have a base level of
Yeah, but it
self-respect.
completely removes any of the value of the first one when you just turn around and do the second one. It's like when you say, you know, he's not the chosen one, but he's also the chosen one.
Ah, the Naruto approach.
Wise
Exactly.
was appointed by the city as a technical advisor.
To be fair, in
and
this
envoy
case, it's
for
less
Mayor
that we're the
Mayflower,
chosen one,
sir.
and it appears that we
He's
are
here
part
to
of a
assist
massive
and oversee
conspiracy
the
of
Defense
bioengineered
Forces
clones, but that's
operation.
like a whole other thing.
Potato, potato.
Assist, huh?
To our credit, we seem
if the
to
High
still be good.
Preceptor of Yunquay Summit had shown up in person, perhaps
Key difference.
I'd consider that worthy. And as for
We are
the
somehow incorruptible.
supervision, since
That's
when
more
does
of a question.
Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian
Probably
Division
all
pulls
the fat ass we get.
Sir, Wise is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's
Can't argue with
operations
that.
or command.
Anyways, back to ZZZ.
All part of the
and all the
agreement
fat
to
ass.
keep the
Anyways.
city council from meddling with
Yeah, I
our
was gonna
military
say.
affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Man, what a patch,
which,
right?
I imagine, suits you just fine.
Of course, your arrangements are always right.
Speaking
on
of
point.
fat asses, it's time to roll for
This whole
seed.
operation is running smoothly, thanks
You
to
got
you.
it, senpai.
I will treat soldiers under my command like actual people, not just androids. Every Nikkei that isn't straight people. This man is going to be the father of my children, whether he knows it or not.
So to be fair, the evil ones want it too. They just have other things first on the list.
Where does Dorothy rank on this?
She does not like you. She really does not like you.
He does not like.
Fascinating.
Well then,
Dorothy
Dorothy
is probably the most complex character in the game, which is very funny what she has become reduced to.
I'm imagining Kafka Doro.
Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance.
Oh,
So
that's
I'm
not a
afraid
good
I
one.
can't
No,
escort
not
wives
good.
to the more
Not good
refined
at all.
venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Wise's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
See? You knew it. It was gonna be a bad conversation.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the mayor and Yunquay Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Mr. Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Wise. You came here to help, and this is how you're treated. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. I have to rub my hands together evilly in private, so I need Wise to not have any outside communications and also see them and then report me to my superiors. Yeah.
Oh.
Have you considered being evil with the door closed?
No.
This old woman looks untrustworthy. She looks hot as fuck is what she does.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Blue, I do understand. Green hair, beware.
I mean, Anax is a fucking weirdo, but we can trust him. Who else has green hair?
It's gonna get canceled, but it's green-haired women specifically.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
Orchidea?
one big one that you don't know.
Fauna?
It's a
Technically, she's a small one. Sorry, we're just having a Honkai third sensible chuckle over here.
So Quip, visualize. Okay, Anaxa, got him in your mind's eye.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what if he was a hot girl?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, there you go. Not that guy.
Okay.
Okay, now what if she was Sparkle's girlfriend?
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, we're continuing down the. It's only gonna get worse from here.
Oh, so untrustworthy Mihoyo girl with green hair. Woho's right there.
What do you mean untrustworthy? I would trust Woho with my life.
I'm saying she's the counterexample of what you guys said.
Listen. I really would trust her. But I'd plan. I'd have contingencies.
What are you, Batman? You think you're gonna fucking kryptonite her fucking tail if we decided to attack you?
Yes!
Is there anyone in the military besides Trigger and Soldier 11 trustworthy?
Ray.
Yeah. Which is noteworthy because she's not even a playable character.
Yeah, but her design's cool. I'm not gonna lie. I really like her design.
It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. The truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Magus has always been concerned about it. Getting off track. The point is, you can count on us. Whether it's Obel Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, We'll give everything to protect you. Oh, she's gonna die. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. All the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions on going out and contacting the outside world? Might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just going back to rest at Swabian Temple, we should be stopped, right? Attempt to return to Swabian Temple!
Attempt.
Let's do a temple first! This is our last attempt for the night. We're fucked.
We're this time, trust. This is
We're cooked yet.
Get you gone.
The dance.
Oh, we're cooked.
Do we have enough for a refund?
Do we?
Single shop. No. Oh, we have a ton. Why haven't you been spending these?
Because I try not to rely on these.
Why?
You know,
I understand. It's the betting strategy where you keep money in one pocket and so you don't spend all your money.
Yeah.
I can get that. Okay.
Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Argue with facts and logic.
Consider the following.
I don't know who you are, but there's no argument. We had orders or orders. Argue with facts and reason again. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers. Are you okay, Wise? Oh man, Wise is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. Why did Mr. Wise got taken down a notch? I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Withdraw with head held high. Because Wise isn't the fucking goblin of the MiHoYo protagonist. That would be the Trailblazer.
To be fair, there's some serious red Oni, blue Oni going on between Bell and Wise. So I really think I'm watching for when he finally goes unhinged.
I'm not sure if I would describe it that way.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation
I mean,
unscathed.
well, yeah, because there's a little blue
A
Oni,
significant
but
change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
So you're really that eager to see me tortured?
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only natural I've learned how to avoid torture, right?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Brother, you're not helping your case?
Listen.
You know I gotta instigate. Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
Imagine if Magus just tased you. It would have been treated as a gag, I think.
That's just so...
There's one thing that's notable. It was like, even if we're being more active in the Zenless plot, you still can't like beat anyone.
Not until the plot armor kicks in.
Even then, the plot armor only really works against a few things. It doesn't actually make you any physically stronger.
Yeah. I count, even if Trigger wasn't smiling, you could tell she was happy because her fucking mask indicates her mood.
Yeah.
A shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
That is not at all what the dialogue choice was.
On the plus side,
What the fuck?
at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back.
You remember when I
laugh
said
just
we
now.
need contingencies?
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense.
You have to use the full title every time. I feel like I'm being mocked for the fact that I reached rank 60 in between streams.
We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
There's no point fighting it, so you allow a soldier to fasten the tracker, more like an electronic shackle, to your ankle. Thanks to
Should've
Defense
bragged on.
Forces signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in Whitehaven Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least. Say farewell to the friends anxiously awaiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Waifei Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy.
I will use you as a drain sneak.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
To be fair, I don't think Magus's senses are that finely tuned.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Targeting a high-powered laser?
If nothing else, it would be more uncomfortable for Orphe.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Bell and ferry it through the HCD without the Defense Force noticing. Right as I'm thinking about this. That fucking laugh. Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for Obel's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us.
La Gablina.
Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial, so if you want to drop by Proxy, go right ahead. I don't have any equipment on me. Really? I mean, I could have detected the gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar.
Me when I walk through the TSA scanner with bomb implanted in my chest.
Don't worry, Proxy. C can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy. Stop being so wishy-washy.
Oh, you see, I really would not want my eyeballs to get torn out, thank you.
How I look on the outside, how I feel on the inside, how I actually am on the inside is I'm the Bang Boo.
Today we are all the Bang Boo.
Nuna! Obel Squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty, squad member Seed. First up for inspection, Mercury. And then Mercury, here. Let me take a look and see if this little Poby's got anything wrong with it. And then, I always get nervous when Seed does my checkup. The antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. Tactical bang boo. If Colby can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Hinana! Aye.
Tactiboo.
Next up is Trigger Sniper Rifle. Counting on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapon's in flawless shape, just like always, Trigger. Sniper's weapon is their soul on the battlefield, after all. Boring! Now it's Orphe and Captain Magus' turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear. No doubt due to the Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. Meanwhile, her animations.
Just her being tossed around like a rag doll.
As for Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? You can't stand the smell pouring out of your gun barrel.
That's disgusting. Whoa. That's like Mountain Dew scented gun oil.
Are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene?
It's the smell of hops number 9.
And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start?
It smells like bananas, Ruby.
Seed stares straight into the Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. That can't be possible, right?
Hands off the eyeballs, lady.
Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete. You were just looking for an excuse to stare into the Proxy's eyes. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest to make sure your gear's serviced out at the armory. Hey, Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes, too. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with the Obel Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. I feel bad that every instance of a, let's say, potential love interest is now going to exist with the context of Vivian existing.
Yeah.
The tent offers some cover from the soldiers' gazes, and re-establishing the connection with the HCD brings a small sense of relief.
The only thing I think that really means is they really gotta want it.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful,
okay,
all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Alternate ending, Seeds watching from the fucking Vespa, whatever the fuck she's... What do you call when she's driving?
Hold it.
The segue.
Trigger's already watching. Who all is watching?
The entire cast. We know that Rena and Lycon just kind of fucking look at us sometimes.
Fairy, you really
Jane's hiding at the foot of the bed.
First assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as his sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
All right, you two. Enough arguing.
Admission.
I'm just a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative.
To be fair, it is confirmed that Trigger literally does physically stalk you everywhere you go.
Expert.
Vivian wishes she could.
Vivian does it better. Vivian lives with you. It's like,
well, yes,
So
but...
the Defense Forces jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Does Vivian live with us? I don't remember that.
yeah, this is the last time we knew.
After the situation with Hugo.
Oh, so it's just not going to be addressed at all. We're just going to be like... Yeah, she's definitely off doing something out somewhere in the distance. Will the next area be after China? We have no idea.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
which means
Considering MiHoYo's
Wise can
history,
reach me through the
Japan.
HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my eye implant in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations.
I have to say, it will be weird if MiHoYo does its usual world building with the context of this city can only be so big. There can only exist so many theme park areas, so to speak.
Whether or not the military's info
I mean,
checks
the
out,
obvious solution
nothing
then
is
is
more
that we
trustworthy
get
than your calculations
the,
vary.
We get a surviving city from outside the rim.
That would be a major plot development.
Either that or
And
fucking.
you use an update for.
It would have to be set up massively.
Affirmative.
I feel like we will be slow. I think the future area potential would be like a settlement after we start pushing things
Additionally,
back a
I've
bit.
made a full copy of the military
I think
intel
that's more
files that
feasible than
EOS
like
and
the
Master saw.
suddenly pre-existing Magic City.
Like, this isn't Big O where there's just domes. This is, as far as we're aware, the last fucking holdout of humanity.
Yeah, shit's fucked.
If the defense force comes knocking because
yeah,
you did
but
something without permission,
like I'm
make
saying,
sure they
just
know
because
second
it's the
assistant
boundary
and your
of the
master
known
had
world
nothing
does
to
not
do with
mean
it.
it is absolutely the boundary of the world.
Sure.
Anyway, leave the rest to me and Barry Wise, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and
Big O's
Opal
not a
Squad,
bad example
just like
because
always.
they just kind of sort of
The defense force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful.
I'm trying to be not insufferable about the pun. Imagined another nation.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign. You hardly rest well that night, but as with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent.
This episode is called Proxy Goes Through It.
That's Orphe and Seed's voices. Let's go check out what's happening. We thought we were the last bastion of humanity. Yeah, after you triggered the apocalypse, the rest of the world just agreed not to talk to you because we're still pissed about that. I don't know. It's just... that kind of plot development seems cheap and very hacky and would reek of desperation.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah, actually, not to bring it up again, but Nikkei does this pretty well. Where, fucking, the whole point of Nikkei is that everyone has been forced to live underground because of the fucking aliens invading, functionally. But what they did is that, partway through the story, you start managing to push back slowly to the surface a bit. And then later, your new base changes to a slight surface area. Like, you have a tiny camp on the surface that's slowly getting bigger and bigger as the story goes on.
To be fair, the other excuse on that one is that the area that they mined out and underground is very varied in its quality because it obviously was never finished.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of room for bad, good, weird things. So we're right back to how much can you fit in New Area?
I think it's possible to make new camps elsewhere and have that as a new area, like a border town. It's not that hard to make a border town aesthetic.
Bro, what the hell happened to him? Is this the little one you brought back from the hollow? Yes, Captain. The Bangboos squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bangboos distress signal and rushed over. What about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, the not breathing kind of lying there. Let's pay our respects. This Bangoo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? I will say, This Bangbu being the survivor of an apparent massacre and depicting it with the fucking funny Bangbu animation is a little tonally dissonant.
I love the horrors.
But sure.
Look, wild, we only got one Bangbu animation for this entire year. We gotta make it last.
Proxy, you know how to fix a Bangbu? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy.
It feels like fixing Bangaboo is all we do nowadays.
What is my function? You fix Bangbu.
Do my rhythm mini game.
I don't know, a fucking rhythm mini game. It's just move the fucking line.
Some are move the line, some are do my rhythm
I
mini
haven't
game, and
seen
some
the
are
rhythm
connect my
mini game in a
pipes.
while.
If you do your weeklies, you'll see the rhythm mini game more.
My weeklies do not involve those anymore. It's just constantly talking to Kixie.
Ah, okay. I still get the Bangaboo sometimes.
The video footage is restored and images from inside the hollow stream out to the Bangbu's data port.
All units be advised. At
Connect
3
my
o'clock,
pipes.
300 meters. The cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma. Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
Oh, good. Hold on, sorry. I got it. This reminds me of Extermination for the PS2.
He said it. He said it.
They're coming closer. And they're armed.
We have to put you down, lad.
Gunshots ring out from the distance.
We're under attack. Fight back. Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. 4 and 5 o'clock. Oh, is it the Exaltus troops in disguise?
They haven't done this since the fucking launch of the game.
Can't believe he got drafted. Get out of there, man!
Gunfire echoes all around.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive. What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them too. Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
The deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. The gunfire and voices gradually fade away, and everything returns to silence. White noise grows louder. Skipping ahead.
It's just as the Overseer said. Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
Is that a sold VA? I don't think so. The footage ends abruptly here. The Bangbu recording the data seemingly couldn't hold on any longer. Those soldiers crawling out of the miasma. They look like the dead brought back to life. Dead? But they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. Stuff from 11 years back. They truly are the dead returned. How could they be the ghosts of those old soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? They're not dead, they're more like some kind of miasma creature. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means their creator, the enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force, might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let an cultist escape, so there's no way the Exalta should be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. But first, a 10 pool.
I love Gotcha.
Come here, feet woman.
Gotta dance.
Oh, dance.
Damn it!
Tragic.
I'm dancing as hard as I can, Wild.
Oh, and I got the fucking steam oven weapon too. Blech.
Listen, if you don't get seed, you'll be primed to get the other big titty women.
I'm not particularly interested in Orphe.
Oh, I was talking about the squid.
No, that too.
I'm not particularly interested in her either. I don't even remember her name.
You don't like.
Fair, I don't think many of the fans know her name either.
It's Idari, and you don't like enmity mechanics.
As a Grand Blue player, we have long since evolved past the need for enmity. I don't dislike Orphe. I'm not particularly interested in her playstyle. I have plenty of support units already.
Silly Wild.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation?
Wake up in bed at midnight and you just see in your mind's eye Summer Zoe.
See, you can't heckle me with that because look at the fucking title. What happened to Shame?
So far, only Obel Squad's
already did
scouting
that
mission
bit.
involved direct
We
combat.
did before we even
What
started.
that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried
The
out
real
an
reason to go
unsanctioned
for
mission.
Orphe is because it's a 2-for-1 deal.
Unfortunately, that or you're the leak. Hey, Seed is also 2-for-1 deal. Do not dismiss Seed Senior like that.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher
How good is
up,
Scene Senior at
the only
verbally
one who could have
degrading me?
mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Hold that thought. We'll figure it out later.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy, and my honor as the mayor's envoy.
How many
I
times
won't
are we
let
gonna
you
keep
down.
posturing with our fucking titles here? Come on.
I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust that
started
people
it.
have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a mission.
This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key exalted spaces. Get ready and move out. The surprise attack every second counts. Obel Squad, move out!
Gaming!
I have to ask, what exactly does Orphe do that's different from, like, all the other Aftershock characters.
The unexpected deployment of
She
forces
is
beyond
the.
Isolde's plan
She is.
has
How
put
do I
the
say
Exaltists
this?
on high alert, like a startled bird ready to
Rather
fly.
than stun, she's kind of more offensively focused. A lot of the other Aftershock characters that aren't like the enabler, which is Soldier Ambi, are like. They obviously offer like very powerful debuffs, but they also do stun. Orphe is a sub DPS. You run her and the stunner and your main character.
So you would run like Ambi, Orphe, and then Ultra, I guess, or Trigger.
Yeah, or Orphe, Seed, Trigger, or like any combination of the soup.
So it's just what flavor of DPS do you like? Not.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking Astro Yao who exists to do everything.
We can't risk the Exalted core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far.
Why was that highlighted?
I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's
Getting
intel.
anxiety.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That was straight up an Ace Attorney moment.
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
Okay, Miho Riders, let's tone down the foreshadowing a little bit.
I understand.
Just turn that
so please
crack
believe
just
me.
a little bit tighter.
When I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
We're gonna just stretch this.
The Defense Force people are here. Yeah. Who goes there? Petty thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
You're cornered.
I fucking love gameplay!
Second target, blocked. Homing barrage, fire!
Why is it so fucking loud? Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. Answering the Overseer's call, wrongfully killed soldiers rise from the underworld, cloaked in flames of vengeance. As for why the Defense Force soldiers would fight for us, the Overseer was rather vague. Perhaps they too were blessed with witnessing the Creator's true form in the underworld. The files stored in the device are incomplete. The remaining intelligence needs to be obtained elsewhere. Wrongfully killed soldiers. Those ones emerging from the miasma are wearing 11-year-old uniforms. They died protecting the Eridu. These exalted scum. How dare they desecrate the honor of fallen soldiers? Unforgivable! The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the sight of Allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltus to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Why seems unusually antagonistic right now?
You think so?
Like, he's usually portrayed as more level-headed than this. Right now, he's aggressive.
Support the operation.
He is being held against
We
his
were just
will.
out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's true, but he was showing signs of this even before that was a thing.
That's right. And we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
This conversation is stupid.
Yeah, I'm not digging this.
I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old
I'm gonna be right back
dog.
real quick after this restaurant.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to.
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Power of the Goblin.
War crimes.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
They're incompetent too.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus. I've been on standby for a long time.
I just realized the animation. I never noticed. Ironically, I'm not paying attention to her fucking feet, but I just noticed the goddamn acceleration pedal.
Yep, her excuse appears to be that she has controls.
I thought she was accelerating by like pulling or twisting on one of the handles, but no, there's literally just a fucking pedal.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up.
That was a fucking chain attack. God damn.
We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Hopefully, we can still find some useful documents and materials.
Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. We may be working with Porcelamex, but they aren't exactly saints. They'd sacrifice everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends here without warning. There's a record of the hardware being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Damn it. Of all places, the data had to be missing at the most crucial part.
Oh?
The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. What have these Exaltists learned? It's nothing but a distraction that they planted on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear that the Exaltist remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on.
Elite targets have appeared.
Elite targets. Just the kind of fight Oval Squad's been waiting for. Keep your balance, Sophie.
Am I keeping up, Captain?
Maximum firepower!
Attacking from our blind spot. Ether vision activate.
Oops, I can't really control my strength.
What is happening? Cool. We have enough characters that do dynamic camera angles that it just kind of fucks with the camera sometimes.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
The clapping animation.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
With no punctuation.
Given that you're leading this entire
Naturally.
operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the reception banquet for the Porcelumex safety inspection.
A reception banquet for a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway.
This guy is dressed like a fucking Dr. Seuss character.
We are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This gentleman is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please. The title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
Hi, Encaffeinated. What in the ever-living Kentucky Fried Fuckarooning is that title?
Don't worry about it.
Worry about it.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether
Hello,
activity isn't
Mr.
good for
Krabs.
my
It's
health.
the game with a lot of jiggles. Indeed! It's especially true today.
You're right.
There's a lot
Mr.
of them.
Lucro.
Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
Zen, your mic's a little loud.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities.
Almost half a year, goddamn.
Porcelumex's other executive had previously worked with the Exaltists.
These people have been watching me for too goddamn long.
Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Somewhere in the Lemnian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight, the comically evil cutscene begins anew. Holy shit! Great Overseer, the Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore. No, the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides,
someone say sacrifice?
The troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely. If that greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you're still open... You'll still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But faith in is with the Defense Force right now, and that one's a real handful. Not the type to let things go easily. And that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed. That youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us.
If you laugh, the Creator refines.
Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. Why is the Defense Force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. But first, a fucking Deadpool, baby!
Hell yeah.
Literally our last Deadpool.
Here we go.
The guarantee's in 13, by the way.
If you don't get it, I'll be genuinely shocked. Okay.
What's
Clench.
gonna be? What's gonna be?
Got a
Fuck!
tough job.
Fuck! Fuck!
On it.
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Oh, it wasn't a cat.
Fuck!
It wasn't a
Fuck!
cat.
Fuck!
The ritual worked.
It wasn't a cat. It was just an immensely disappointing bear.
If you need a moment wild, you just take all the time you need.
The agony of defeat.
You can't all be fucking five stars and fucking 30 pulls last time. This is karma.
This is my third Colada. I pulled for this character and I got fucking Colada.
Correct.
Yeah, you lost the 50-50.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Hey, don't look down on me!
This is my third Colada.
If you laugh, the creator refines you.
And this is post new voice actor Colada.
You want to test my hammer?
Oh god, she doesn't have that soul!
Clipped.
Rod here dressed like the fucking Sixth Doctor.
Do you know anyone in your life that rocks a cane? Like, you can rock a cane, even.
Molly! Colada's 26!
Yeah. She might be older than you are.
New face and not a uniform either. You must be that outside help for the, what was it? Apostle Squad?
You think that's bad? Wait till you look at Piper.
Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and Adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land a big win,
4-year-old woman.
but you still played a part. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? Last I checked, Lolly is defined as a woman who looks like a child. No.
No, yeah.
How's it going, Wald? Well, I lost the 50-50. Entirely deserved for the title. And,
One to
otherwise,
pull
I'm
in our
fine.
hearts.
My insomnia is still fucked, but I did go see a doctor about that.
I should also see. Nah, I shouldn't see a doctor about my insomnia. I know what's causing it. I just can't do anything about it.
I have no idea what this game is. Have you heard of Genshin Impact? This is a game made by the same people, but the gameplay is good, and same mechanics otherwise.
To be fair, I think Genshin gameplay is good. It's just a different style. If you are the kind of person who likes looking at spreadsheets for reaction math, then you will like Genshin.
Genshin combat is not all that great, and if you're at the point where you're min-maxing, and you're like, why are you min-maxing Genshin Impact of all fucking things?
Because unironically, it's kind of fun. You can actually make some fucked up teams work these days. Like, you can make... What was it? It's fucking Ganyu, Dea, Nahida, and fucking... I forgot what the last member is, but it's like... You fucked up the bait melt shit with the burn, setting off the freeze. It's like really good.
I mean, it's fun for reactions, but like, why would... I mean...
The if you are in it for the specific type of gameplay that reactions bring, there is literally no other no other game on the market to get that gameplay other than Genshin.
I don't get you exist, so I don't know anything else about it besides that it's gacha. I don't know if it's okay. Sure, you don't need to say it twice. I'm just saying that this plays more like a Devil May Cry by contrast. You know what a Devil May Cry is, surely, right, Naho?
I wouldn't say a Devil May Cry, but maybe like a...
I'm simplifying it just to get a fucking visual representation in the head for people who don't know.
Okay, well, perish.
Honestly, air combat, there's none. It's a gacha game.
If you want air combat, you have to play Honkai 3rd, which is the older game, which actually, in my opinion, plays better, but is also simultaneously much more scuffed.
Was Saturdays always endless? It is MiHoYo Slop Day.
Yeah, I have just been dead for several weeks in a row, but now I have made my triumphant return.
I play
much to the
whatever,
chagrin of everyone.
In terms of priority, I do Zenless, Star Rail, and then Genshin. Which is why we're so fucking far behind on Genshin, because we're currently on current Zenless content, we're almost caught up on Star Rail content, and we are way behind in Genshin content.
We are a whole year behind in Genshin.
Entire game behind Honkai Impact 3rd.
And don't forget the new upcoming title, Honkai Nexus Anima.
I'm not touching those. Slop has no meaning if you call Zenless of all things slop. I call most gacha games slop. In fact, I would almost call all gacha games slop.
That does he know?
Gacha as a genre is slop, and I'm indulging in 5 of them.
Regrettably, I have become emotionally dependent on this fucking developer, so I'm stuck here, and I'm dragging everyone down with me. Now it's your problem.
Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of a mayor in Defense Force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority within the city administration. Gacha is less a genre and more a business model, and it sucks. True!
True. Unfortunately, if I don't play one MiHoYo game a day, I will die.
Please look forward to my Limbus Company stream on Thursday.
Can you imagine when he starts losing Limbus 10 bulls?
Well, I mean, it's less bad than Limbus, unironically.
We owe it to the Major General's forces. Go ahead.
In Limbus, if you fucking don't get the character you want, the reaction isn't, ah, fuck, I didn't get it. It's, ah, fuck, I'll have to get him in fucking 2 months. How horrible.
We owe it to the Major General forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of porcelain without incident. Assets Ferex has handed over to the Exaltus, which are in fact Porcelain Mix's property. It's quite the haul. Yeah. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on.
Huh?
I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader. And I also know that there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table. So naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. About Porcelain Mix and the Exaltist. I have a special hate for them because they take away cool licensed anime games from me and replace them with gacha bullshit that looks all the same. See Madoka Magica Portable and Battle Pentagram and compared to whatever Madoka Gacha Slop exists now.
Chat, I hate to tell you this. I really hate to tell you this. Licensed anime games are also slop.
But the slop used to taste less like shit.
It's all slop all the way down.
I mean, I had a lot of fun with the Robotech games.
We don't say that word here. It's true that certain individuals within Porcelain Mix, including Mr. Ferrex and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltist. I got into 7 gacha games, brother Seakelp. drop Nikkei, neglect R99, and play the other 5 almost every day.
Yeah, no, I'm not touching AFK Journey because that seems like I confess like a lot of gacha games are slop, right? AFK Journey is is that even a video game? Like there's no gameplay. What do you do in that? I think there's a limit, and I think AFK Journey is the limit for me. I'm willing to try a lot of things, but that might be a bit too much.
But apparently, Pretty Derby has enough gameplay for Ruby.
Yeah, because it's a fucking roguelike.
What do I currently play?
Musume is a fucking roguelike game.
Genshin, Honkai, Zenless, Grand Blue, and then starting next week, Limbus Company. Those are my gacha games. I'm fucking cooked.
I don't want to read off my list because it's embarrassing.
My girls are still waiting for me to come back to port.
I used to play Final Fantasy Record Keeper and King of Fighter All Star.
Yeah. The list, there's nothing embarrassing on the list, or nothing I would be embarrassed by, but what's embarrassing is the length of the list.
The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferris is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Fortunately, makes us clean of any further criminal associations. Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferrex's dealings with the Exaltists, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes assessing their risk. Their risk? Yes, Colonel Isolde has stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Waifei Peninsula for public safety.
Not good.
It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Waifei Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Can you believe, chat, that Ruby wanted me to get into Uma Musume as well? Like, I don't already have all these fucking gachas to thank her for.
Okay, but
Hey, fair, I almost made you do it.
It was, ironically, by sheer chance that I did not.
Listen, it's a fun roguelike game.
Amazing.
Amazing.
These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. So what's the Defense Force's
Also,
next move?
It's played by the hit streamer Northern Lion.
I feel that he and I have fundamentally different views on life. Namely, I have a full mane of hair and he is, well, bald.
Why is he so mauled?
It reflects the purity through his stream.
It's fear something.
I wouldn't say purity. That's a strong
Can you
word.
and or your mods in voice chat? My mods in voice chat? Are you guys my mods?
I mean, Xanth's mod.
I am a mod.
Ruby, you're not a mod.
I'm not.
I can't trust you to be a mod.
I'll set the stream title to Uma Musume out of nowhere.
And they review my affection tier list. I got the link. I don't know about links.
Yeah,
also,
that's...
What do you mean, can you and or your mods? What am I gonna say about your tier list? I don't know shit about Musume. I know Gold Chip exists.
Yeah. She sure does, much to everyone's chagrin.
Gold chip exists, and it's gonna make everyone know. I fucked that up.
I never thought victory would come so easily. The Exaltus won't be that easy. You've faced the Exaltus more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable. But even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. It's a Zen list tier list. I thought you were talking about Uma Musume, sorry.
Oh, what do you mean affection? Just like their Bond episodes, or like what?
Is it a waifu tier list? Is that what you're trying to get at? As with the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking our intel, and the risk posed by the sacrifices, very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Waifu Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate some of the Obscura across the city before the operation began, too. Did the Colonel know about the risk of the Obscura all along? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? Way to not answer my question? I'm heading back to the camp with the captain. Want to join us for a bit, Proxy?
To be fair, that was probably intentional.
Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers.
Whew.
As Oval Squad settles in at their quarters, the troops are preparing already to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exultis, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault!
What is happening on the desk there? What, what kind of fucked up chess game is this?
I don't think they're playing. I think there's pieces are just there.
I think you're just flicking the pieces, my god.
Yeah.
Once again, we brought
Me when I'm
justice
stimming.
and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before! Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I wonder how often the various branches of military get pissed off at each other. Probably often, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, something happened. My thing broke!
In real life? Oh, okay. What happened?
Oh, my tracking software broke.
Oh, that's not good.
As an FYI, Wild, if you do want to take a look at the tier list, there is nothing particularly objectionable on here except for potentially his taste.
Okay. Sure, send me a link.
Pass it
I
along.
hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
Actually, yeah. When do we get Wild to blind do the Uma Musume sorter and just sort them based on vibes?
I wouldn't know the first name.
Vibes based Uma.
You'd like the Big O horse.
Now, this is a fucking tier list. Because I don't fucking know what any of this is like.
I can't see it, so I have no context.
Chatty, do you want me to fucking bring this up on the stream?
It's in back street.
Nah,
For rubies.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where is it?
What is this?
I know what kind of man you are.
I have several objections to this.
All right, so clearly you're saying wet rag. I don't know what that means.
Probably wet cat energy. Only negative.
You put Soldier 11 down there. You put.
It's either that or you just don't like them. Is the take.
You put Orphe down there.
Yeah, I think wet rag more specifically means that the chatter just does not enjoy them.
Soldier 11, I kind of get it. G1, I can kind of see it if you're not interested in very relatively ordinary people.
Or if you don't like how strict she is, because like she does fucking hate your guts in the story.
She had a normal reaction to a fucking revelation like that.
He's a cop.
And yeah, if you don't like cops, I can see it.
Yeah. I think the part that endeared me to Julian is the fact that she's still mad about it. She still like fucking pokes you about it all this time later.
It's a very normal reaction to have. Anyway,
very human.
Bro. Billy, you should be up there. Like, somewhere around here, for sure. Anton, that's fine.
Yeah.
Ben, that's fine. Hadamasa, I'd put him in Wet Rag.
I like Hanma, so I put him in bro. I like hanging out with him.
He's like on that line, I guess.
Yeah.
Why am I forgetting the panda's name?
Panyu.
Panyinhu, yeah, that's right. I would put him in Precious at least.
Yeah, no, he's a sweet guy.
Minato, that's fine. Nekomata, Wet Rag instantly, going straight to hell.
Kotsugi going.
To be fair, you're very biased.
I will counterpoint that by saying, Hileda, not quite Wet Rag, not going straight to hell, despite the fact that she just inconvenienced me. She's where she belongs. Sokaku, where she belongs. Korin, Hamter.
Jufufu. much like a hamster, she will die at the slightest insult.
Ambi. Fine.
Yeah.
Ellen. Fine.
I'd say hot. I'm biased.
Yeah, you would.
You are biased.
Tinny.
This is secretly a memory test.
I don't really care to move her. Like, I don't care one way or another. Seth, honestly, I'm tempted to say Wet Rag. I don't care for him.
Yeah, I'd say where I don't care about Seth that much. I don't
See,
know why.
For the bit, I would have to say
Top.
Being a little more honest about the assessment, I would say, God, these fucking tears, man. Sexy, hottest, best girl, hot. Like what? I'll say lovely, I guess. You said Billy and hot. Sorry, I meant to woman, but you put Hugo and lovely between Vivian and Trigger. What does that mean?
What do you mean by this?
Hamter, Lucy. Yeah. Piper.
Hamter.
I'm scared to move Piper upwards just because of what these are called.
I will not. I will not speak.
Hamter, Jane.
Jane is physically a hamster, but that doesn't make her a hamster, okay? Just because she's a rodent, yeah. I'm gonna say just because she's physically a rodent doesn't make her a hamster, okay?
Both of them, I think they're where they belong.
However, yes, Alice is in hamster.
Alice is
because
hamster.
she's a lot.
Yeah.
And Yusuha, also hamster, I think. Lycon, what does buttery smooth mean?
That is a good question.
What did you mean by this? Hamster is like
I figured
Gremlins
it'd be more
vibes.
sticky.
Then Seeds should absolutely be up here then. Buttery smooth. What the fuck? Are like biscuits?
Like the voice.
I figured it'd be more sticky.
Shut up.
Phrasing.
Lycon, I put him in lovely. Lighter is going in hot as best girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Lighter is fucking smoking, dude.
Ain't gonna argue with that.
Miyabi, I kind of want to put her in Hamter, honestly.
Miyabi
She does have Hamter energy. She does have Hamter energy.
Hot, Grace, not gonna disagree. I'd actually put her up. Bernice, hot, not gonna disagree.
This is the archetypal white girl.
Caesar, I'd put her in lovely.
Yeah. Caesar is a girl I would like to take out on a date.
Yanagi, lovely. Evelyn, hot.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would dispute that.
Polka,
Depends
Listen,
on
I'm
your
not a
taste.
furry,
For me,
but-
I'm all in there. I'm there, brother. You can catch me.
Anyway, Vivian, lovely. Yeah, not gonna disagree. Hugo. Butterfree smooth. Lovely. I don't care. Trigger.
I'd say hot.
Hot as
She's
best
really
girl,
hot.
I would say, personally.
Yeah, agreed.
Nicole? Hamster, but I won't disagree with your placement.
Yeah, she's
drop her to
a
lovely,
hot
if you ask
hamster. She's a hot hamster.
Ashley out, Hamster. Personally, I don't really care for Ashley Owl that much outside of gameplay. Like,
Yeah.
if I was in a bad mood, I'd toss her into Wet Rag. But at worst, I think she's actually, like, cute. Definitely Hamster.
She's saved as a package deal with Evelyn.
Rina, sexy, not gonna disagree. Yishwen, sexy, not gonna disagree.
Where's the sold go on this?
He looks like he fucks older women.
Wooga.
He is old, not he is old.
Both can be true.
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers. A typical big shot, huh?
Hey, Miyabi ain't a panther.
You're right to be concerned, Proxy.
The real question is, do we rank Magus separately?
There are still
mean, you
exalted
can.
stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the
You just-
Obscura
you
in the
just-
city
you just-
hasn't been fully
If we
inspected
don't
yet.
rate them separately, then that means Seed Senior needs to go on the list, and
Yeah.
that will Seed by a couple of notches.
As far as I know,
You
the
just-
key Exaltus leaders are still
You
at
just
large.
put it in the barrel, or
They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltus will remain a threat until they're
Failed job,
eliminated.
The most
Hell yeah.
lethal blowjob in existence.
Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishuan Shifu, and the Exaltus suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
I put Magus in Wet Rag and ignored Orphe because that tier hadn't gone to anyone in a while. Damn.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy.
I like
and
Orphe so
isn't
far.
fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to
Big
slip
apparently
away.
has a strong attachment to her. Despite the fact that he doesn't play this game.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
I will say, I think Fig has a bias towards knife ears. Wait, did you know there would be ads here? Yes. I have a timer that tells me when the ads are going to start. It doesn't tell me necessarily how long the ads are going to be. Like, it technically broadcasts that it'll be 3 minutes of ads, but people have told me that their ads end faster sometimes. So, well, fuck if I know. I don't like that Magus seems to always have a little bit of the fire going.
Gotta stay warm. Who knows?
Isn't it bad for a gun to overheat?
I mean, is the gun supposed to be hot?
I mean, he's kind of like a flamethrower, so I mean, I guess it's fine. It's like a laser thing.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift
Uma
everyone's
Musume
spirits.
character for
As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders.
What are you looking at, Ruby?
Nothing.
You're in danger.
So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal.
Hi, Seed.
I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us. I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
What do the facial expressions between Wise and Orphe mean here? Contemplation?
Perhaps.
Relief? Concern? But as Phaethon, I have no right to stop moving forward.
Fundamental exhaustion.
Excuse me, Mr. Special Envoy. Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from Tops is here to see you. Tops? I'll ask you about the specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. Oh my god, it's our good friend Sampo Damien.
I'm not gonna lie, he's a scumbag. I love Damien. He's great. He's super blunt with us. Like, yeah, I'm just using you to climb the corporate ladder. No hard feelings. I'll help out when I can.
He's a he's a middle manager.
Yeah, exactly. He's a middle manager that's kind of chill.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements.
I like that his character arc seems to be failing upwards. It's very true to life.
Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltis stock of
I mean, the last we saw of him was him
rounding
getting
up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my
the last we saw of
colleagues
him
who
was
fled
him
into
getting
the Hollow's
completely fucked
labs,
over by
fearing a
Alice.
purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer
Bro, I
need.
find it funny his reaction
Proving
to
that
that,
the
which
only
is
thing crueler than one
fucking
ruthless
alright,
boss is
sure.
another.
I mean, he knows that this corporate shit is played.
Yeah.
That was his whole gambit. Essentially, he's like, I'm not helping you unless I get something out of it. If you can convince me that I get something out of this, then sure, why not?
I have no place
I just
in
think it's
Tops
funny
any
he
longer.
got played by like a
And the
fucking
defense force won't seek
15-year-old and
justice
his
for a
reaction
stray
is,
like
yeah,
me."
you got me. Alright.
Also, calling Rena an older woman when she's around my age.
Bro, I got some bad news for you.
There were people
You
born
know,
after you.
There's
Hard to accept.
you may wish to get a fucking colon exam done. You know, gentlemen around your age tend to develop a certain condition. You may need to see your doctor about it.
As someone whose fucking master's degree was written about this, yeah, you do.
Sorry, they say colon exam, prostate exam. Same difference then anyway. You still get
Oh,
a
mine
fist
was
shoved
mine
in
was
your ass.
mine was about colon. You should also get a colonoscopy. You should do that.
True.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly.
These women are your
I can't
peers.
stand stray dogs like you, always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive.
You ever notice that, like, when people are trying to not accept the fact that they're old, they start putting in an age group? Like, I'm a late millennial, 1991 to 1996 birthday. I won't tell you what exact year though, because that'll make me feel very bad.
There's a Discord I'm in where everyone calls me old man, and it makes me want to kill it.
Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquei Summit for help.
All of my friend groups growing up
Regardless
have
of our
always been people
differences,
older
you
than
are
me.
among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the
Yeah,
power.
that's why I feel
justice and
reassured
are
in
willing
this
to hear
because I
me
can
out.
still feel you.
Like it's never been like a huge age gap. I never hung around like people I shouldn't have been hanging around.
Yeah.
As far as that's concerned. But like
I have a Discord where I'm like the main demographic is I want to say like 20-year-olds. So unfortunately, I am the old man, which is a tragic state of existence.
get fucked.
I know what you guys are talking about. It feels great being the antediluvian in the room.
How old are you to get called old man? Ruby is 26.
Yep. Again, if you're in the Discord of 20-year-olds, everyone calls you old man.
The age of 30 is in demand, I'll have you guys know.
I'm not even 30, man.
I ain't talking about you.
Oh, and do I have to pull up the fucking demographics again?
Unfortunately, popular streamer Hosho Marine is not present within this Discord call right now.
You can't prove that.
So,
I'd be surprised.
among my audience chat, for the past month or so at least.
Oh, we have the statistics, okay.
Actually, I'll pull up lifetime. My audience is 95% male. And among that audience, the 37.5% are 18 to 24 years old. 40.9% of them are 25 to 34 years old. And 12.6% of my audience is 35 to 44 years old.
Perish.
A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Which category do you fall under, dear viewer?
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquei Summit for assistance either. But if it's to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs out from behind him. What the fuck?
I'm the savior he was talking
It's Boopy! It's the Boopy from the trailers!
Usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a
So
savior?
yeah, if you didn't know about, if you didn't watch the trailers for this arc of Zenless, we knew
Allow
about
me
this
to
character a
introduce
long
you.
time ago.
This is Miss Zhao from TOPS.
She showed up
affiliated
with
the
Damien
Krampus
in
Compliance
the
Authority.
trailer.
I do remember that, actually. Although it's odd that Damien was in the fucking trailer at all. Like, my god. Odd to
I
him
mean, he is a
because
major
he-
character of this arc. He is a major character.
He is like just below playable character tier.
Essentially, yeah.
The Krampus Compliance Authority?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance
I got
Authority.
Krampus in my
Is
pants.
that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system.
The regulatory bodies.
For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
Imagine getting beaten to death by a small rabbit.
It's called Tuesday for me.
What's weird is when millennials like me like Kafka and call it hag maxing with someone in VC reference when they said the phrase, those are your peers. Bella, at that point you're not cougar hunting, you're just dating.
Yeah.
There are some men.
I think
you
I
know,
get
no,
why the
I'll be more general. There are
corporations might
people
see
who need
members
to
of
hear
Krampus
this.
as a disaster. Even
You
so,
are a hag.
Having regulators like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed
Welcome
to maintain its strong
to
position in the city.
middle age.
This is like Baba Yaga coming up to me and telling me that they have a fucking crush on Kafka.
So, it's not hard for you to
Drink
understand
water.
why I see Miss Zhao
Take
as
your
my
pills.
savior, right?
Eat some fiber.
We'll
will have
know
pills.
whether I'm your savior
by this
or
point,
your
you will have
disaster
pills.
once all the investigations are complete.
Drink your prune juice, Grandpa.
Better than letting
I'm
someone
26
like
and I got
Lucro
pills. I
treat
got
you
like
like a
5
fish on a
different pills.
chopping board, right?
It's not great.
That reminds me, I actually no longer have to take pills.
So you're in better condition than me now.
Notably
none of these
improved condition, because I've been taking those pills since last year when I got hospitalized. And
Yeah.
Since then, they did more exams on me as of last week. And it looks like my body can apparently function without the pills. So, yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's not pills actually. It's my inhalers. The issue is that I used to be not very reliant on them, but it appears that the longer time I spend in Malaysia, my lungs are just getting worse.
I wonder
Like
what that implies.
My existence in this country is just actively killing me. So I don't know how
I
to
have
do
kidney
that.
damage and high blood pressure. Blood pressure is something I can relate to. I mean, you guys have seen how I outburst. But my thing was like, not kidneys, but like my liver and pancreas. I think. I forgot exactly. But they do want to monitor my kidney function as well because of things that have happened in the past. But as far as we are aware, my kidneys are fine. Not perfect, but operating as expected.
It's always nice to have kidneys.
Yeah, give me yours.
Better than not having them.
Although he's not really
I
a
will
friend,
give you my
I do have some
kidneys
understanding of the
for,
way Damien does things.
a Diet Coke.
You got a deal. Although, that reminds me, one time when I was living in Las Vegas, I ordered Chinese food, right? From a local place, and I wanted a side of a Diet Coke. I think that Diet Coke had like fucking lead or something inside of it because
What
that
do you mean?
it tasted wrong. Like not just
Lead tastes. Okay, just so we can get off the bat here, lead tastes sweet. So the fact you tasted something wrong means it wasn't lead.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Like, you know what Coke tastes like, right?
Of course,
Have you tasted Diet Coke?
of course.
It tastes different, right? Coke Zero tastes kind of like regular Coke. But you know they have distinct taste, right?
Yeah.
What I drank that day from that bottle of Diet Coke did not taste like any soda I'd ever drank before. And it was concerning because, like, I took a sip and the texture was wrong.
Oh, that's not good.
Do you have any idea how fucked up the situation it is when the drink you're drinking has a different texture?
Yeah, texture isn't something that should be happening.
Like, the consistency of the liquid I was drinking was not the same as a typical carbonated beverage. And that was like, I immediately spat it out. I was like, what the fuck did I just taste? I never ordered from that place ever again. I was like...
You consumed the liquid.
I feel like I just drank motor oil or some shit, bro.
He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
You may have superpowers now. It's unclear.
And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Mr. Wise.
Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien in tow.
The final question I have is, did you continue drinking it?
No.
Okay.
I did admittedly take a second sip to be like, did my brain just fuck up? And no, it tasted wrong.
Yes,
so
sip 2 is understandable. Sip 2 is understandable.
Because, the first time you're like, did my brain just fuck up, or...
Yeah.
Nope.
not good. Because one of my favorite things is going on a website called Have I Been Poisoned? Which is literally just people doing reviews of restaurants and saying, I think this place just poisoned me. This has, of course, created the nightmare of paranoid people all grouped in one website together. But the funniest thing about HaveIBeenPoisoned.com is every post starts the same, which is, I ate this and it tasted disgusting and wrong, and I knew something was not right. So after I finished the entire meal, after I finished the whole meal, I began to feel violently ill.
I saw that recently with a post about, like, mold on someone's donuts. And it was like,
why did you continue?
By the time I'd eaten the 6th donut, I finally noticed something was wrong. I'm just like...
No, if you only notice something was wrong later, that's like, okay, sure, whatever. Like, you should have noticed earlier. But
I there was like, specifically, I ate the 1st donut and I noticed something tasted weird. It wasn't until the 6th donut that I noticed that I was eating mold.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, after the first, something's not right. Maybe you should stop. Maybe you should just take a second to stop.
It's a really funny thing to me that this implies that people don't look at the food that they eat. Like,
yeah, that's weird. That's weird to me, right? Like, I'm sure you would have tasted it weird and then looked down at the food in your hand, right? Like, that's the logical thing to do.
It's apathetic gluttony. You don't even look at your fucking steak when you eat it. Like, come on, man. Even I look at a steak and I'm like, oh man, I just want to look at it a bit more before I shove it in my mouth.
Because being blunt, being blunt, I have eaten like a moldy piece of bread before without realizing, right? Like I bite into it, and then I look down and like, oh fuck, that was moldy. Why the fuck did I bite that? Oh fuck. The point is that I sensed something was incorrect and I looked down. I don't know how you missed that point.
It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest.
Let's get some rest.
Don't get me wrong. I've had food mold on me before. I don't think I've ever gotten so unlucky as to order food that was moldy. But I typically am on the paranoid side of caution about that.
Mm-hmm.
Roxy, it's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with with Squad Member C to invite you to our special nighttime operation. Special night op? Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. Shh. Move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper.
Thanks, Trigger. Thanks.
Teed and Trigger
thanks.
quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. If you just fucking eat mold, like it's not always bad. Just look to see if it like gets bad before you see a doctor.
Because mold can just not make you sick, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's different kinds of mold. There's the bad mold, and then there's the unpleasant but largely ineffective mold.
I mean, if you eat a bunch of penicillin, you're more likely to.
I mean, I don't think that would change much, realistically speaking.
Yeah, not really based on dosage, but might mess up your GI for a bit.
Ah, yeah.
Soldier Orphe!
And he's endless.
Soldier Orphe.
Several types of cheese are just moldy milk. Well, that's a control mold edition. That's different. They take sterilized milk and they select a strain of mold to add.
To be fair, I don't even like go out of my way to eat blue cheese. Like I
love blue cheese. It kills me, but I love blue cheese.
I'm sure it tastes alright, but it triggers my fucking monkey brain of I see a weird color in my food, I shouldn't eat that.
Visual presentation helps a lot with blue cheese.
Yeah.
But overall, it's just tangy cheese. Like it's a little spicy, maybe, kind of feeling.
You two
And
again?
There's like an intense, like nutty
Now
taste.
you have the
It's
proxy
nice.
as an accomplice too?
It's not what it looks like, Orphe.
Eat the cheese,
No idea those two were
world.
planning to scare you.
I have pepper jack, thank you.
Captain Magus is asleep.
Eat the cheese.
We should let her rest.
What does it feel like if Magus is sleeping while Orphe's awake?
Imagine the tail just kind of falls on the floor.
Is
right?
it time
I
for the
don't know, it
captain's
makes sense to me.
self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Oh, my back.
Point is, most mold is not dangerous considering several types of mold becomes standard part of food poisoning. Freudian slip.
Yeah,
sorry.
a lot
Food
of molds are
processing.
standard parts of food poisoning. You're right.
I think the takeaway is, if you see mold in your food, and you didn't order something that is known to use mold, probably don't eat it.
Yeah, at some point you should have stopped. If he's still going, now is the time to stop.
Like, if there's mold in your pack of donuts, don't eat it.
Excuse me.
Or
First
do,
of all,
but like,
my concern
just
for the captain is
I don't
absolutely
control your
genuine.
life.
Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited. Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Ah! Seed and Trigger are robbing me again! Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
What is this, lemon lays? God damn, bro.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
In the sea breeze of Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with Obel Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Go ahead.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus. Come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
You can trust me. Just like how you trust Captain
You can
Magus.
trust me with all your military secrets.
I'm just a gunner.
Perfectly
A
safe.
soldier, here to
On the
support
level.
Captain Magus.
What is OPSEC?
Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
So Orphe is a clone of the original Magus, right?
It sounds brutal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long.
Maybe
I
we should
was
stop
also
doing this
born at
cloning
that
stuff.
time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
Okay.
That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus.
But her proper name was Orpheus.
The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky.
Meanwhile, Soldier 11.
I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special, you're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Okay. Well, did you guys disconnect on me?
No.
Nope. We're still here.
Your portrait just fucking flashed over to the side.
No, that's not good.
You're fine.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate Orphe, but I do have to ask. Was it just a conversation? Yeah, it really sucks to be in the tanks. I'm glad I'm not in the tanks anymore.
I think
It does
she
kinda
started
suck
out
to
with
be
the
in.
intention to assuage my doubts about
And
my
I-
place in this
I get
squad.
that, I get
But
that. I'm
it
just-
quickly just turned into her trauma dumping, and I'm just like, oh, okay, all right.
All I'm saying is that I'm sitting here going, okay, no, I feel it. I feel it. Okay. No. I get it. Yes. Nobody likes to be in the tanks. Yes, nobody likes to be in the tanks.
After a brief signal
yeah.
disruption, communication with the HDD is reestablished.
Fairy,
being in the tanks.
have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian
This being
Hollow's
brought to you
most
by
active
World of
area?
Tanks.
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Wise, finally! The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative.
I have a bad
Lorenz's
feeling
forces
about
have
this.
currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Yishuan Sifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Sifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishuan Sifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue him quickly. P.S. Stay low-key and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
What the hell?
Aren't you over-exaggerating a little?
We're talking about the safety of Waifei Peninsula here. So what if it's a little exaggerated?
It might lead to a misunderstanding.
All we can do now is pray that Rinquay Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltus might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, that familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again.
Huh?
Punishing bird! Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely, you don't feel afraid.
Wild when he sees a bird.
It's the beast! A big and scary monsters! Ah!
The beast is demonic in nature.
I love how so many characters have tragic backstories and trauma, yet there's also Bernice.
Bernice.
He's just
He's
there.
Bernice.
That's honestly the weird part. Your body feels weightless like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in a lake in the next. By the time you come to your senses, you've already arrived.
To be fair, out of all the games, Endless is the world that makes the most sense to have everyone have terrible backstories, because this place sucks. This place fucking sucks. It sucks so bad.
I think I just had a dream. Am I still dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple, Fufu told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Wise's sister!
Yeah, okay.
By the way, your dear sister is here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Yishuan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Shuibian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Wise. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with all accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
I wonder how this goes if Bells went to the military base, because Wise wouldn't try to be funny like that. That's a good question. Ruby, would you have any idea?
Maybe he takes it more seriously.
I still need to do it.
Well, let me know.
No need to be hasty.
I'm curious.
Let Junior Wise get some proper rest first.
Like, I could definitely see why he's taking the whole thing much more gravely.
I think of who else doesn't have anything going on. It's like Piper, I guess.
You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped.
Julian also doesn't have anything going on.
Yeah, Xian's whole thing is that she is extraordinarily ordinary. Keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad's about to happen. Whenever I'm on missions in miasma-dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you, and about your senior sister. My sister. It's not corruption, is it, Senior? Have the recent missions been too much? So, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall and Shifu would handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We still got Shifu. This job has been really tough on you, Wise. Senior sister is the best. Proxy without their senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers, how dare they lock up my junior? He explained to Shifu in detail about the Obscura found in Wi-Fi Peninsula and about the potential Exalted bases hidden in the Hollow. The lives of Wi-Fi Peninsula citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the Defense Force refuses to step in, then the Yunquai Summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with so few disciples left at Swabian Temple, we might need some reinforcements. Before Yishuan can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy!
Oh! The poor temple gate couldn't withstand the force of the uninvited guests. It creaked open and let them into the courtyard.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
See, Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Unfortunately, Yishuan is just goaded like that.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula as support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Yishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay? Oh, so the Proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities
Technically
who took
was?
the Proxy away, trying to extract military
By
information.
request?
If it's with consent, it's an escort, not a kidnapping.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of
Or
my
an
disciples
extraction.
and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Once again, you lay out the current intel and situation for both parties.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
Despite the fact
I
that
can't say I'm
close to the end, I
completely
think I might have to
certain.
call it after this.
Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But
You
as
can close to our
Guardians of New
usual end time
Eridu,
anyway.
shouldn't Rinquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate? Even if
For
there's
about
only
4
the
hours,
slightest
then
chance
yes.
of danger?
Yeah.
Wise, I just received an alert from Barry.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning: ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning: at the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltus in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltus control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltus operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltus rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus, you actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Obel Squad will personally
Oh, way to be
eliminate the
passive
looming
aggressive.
shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
The energy in this area is very powerful.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers,
Sorry about
and
that.
even
Oh
civilians,
my God.
would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obel's squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Opal Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Good timing. We just got broken out of immersive storytelling.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're free and you can do your dailies without any problems.
This is good news, Ruby.
This is good news.
Pity about no robot, though.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Tragic.
Ah! It's okay, I get it. 10 more fucking days? Alright, well. Tomorrow, if Coward's up for it, I'm gonna finish Library of Ruina.
Yeah.
Just in time for Limbus Company.
Limbus Company.
Can't wait.
Going to fucking die.
You're gonna meet my favorite Gregor.
You're what?
My favorite Gregor.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You'll find out.
All right.
Just don't worry about it.
Well, in that case, I think we're all nice and wrapped up here. I think.
We're all free now. Yeah.
Yeah, freedom, real freedom, real freedom, real freedom. Hey. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider giving me a follow here at twitch.tv/wildwesson. I also have a YouTube, a Twitter, and a Blue Sky that you can...
You're cutting out really bad.
Am I? Holy shit. Are you sure that's not a you thing? Because I can see that my audio is fine on OBS.
Might be me.
Sorry, it was just the Discord.
Okay.
Oh, it's Discord. Okay.
But, yeah. Tomorrow, Library of Ruina. Probably. Maybe earlier than you might expect. Around, let's say 13 hours from now. 13 to 14 hours from now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be asleep.
Woo.
You're gonna be asleep at 3 p.m. Central?
Yeah, it's a weekend.
I woke
Understandable.
I woke up at 6 today, so... And by 6 I mean
Understandable.
PM. So... Anyway, take care everyone. I'll see you guys around. Bye!
Good night. Good night.
Good night.